Welcome back to another episode of Void. No, what's going on? Oh, something happened.
Scam likely.
Oh.
Let's see. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You called me.
Hi, good afternoon. This is John calling, the police officer.
Don't ever call me again.
Not a problem. I apologize. Well,
I had one last week. I thought it was an automated. I had one of these scam likelies, and sometimes it's actually a recruiter, so I take the calls. But I had one, and it was the same sort of silence after you say hello, and I'm like,
It's a robot.
So I say hello, long pause, they say hello, and I'm like, you're supposed to start the conversation. I say hello because I don't know who you are. You're then supposed to start talking.
Yeah, you called me. Like,
But it sounded like a robot, and I just started yelling at it. And then I noticed that his tone changed at some point, and I was still yelling. And then I stopped whatever sentence, and he goes, I'll put you on our do not call list. And I go, oh, that was a person. Swear to God, it sounded like a robot. I was just yelling. So anyway, it was also one of these police association things. So clearly I'm still on the list.
How'd you get on a police association thing?
No idea.
Welcome back to another episode of Void City Reviews. I am Dan.
I'm Toast.
And today we are going to be looking at these two figures right here. These are some McFarlane toys, limited edition to 3,000 pieces each. These were unveiled at San Diego Comic-Con this year. These are sketch edition versions of Superman, the Rebirth edition, and the Batman Who Laughs over here. So they're painted in kind of a black and white style to sort of look like a line art or a sketch. I don't know why it's called a sketch. These are both like inked, finished drawings that just need to be colored. So it's more like just a line art figure, but whatever. I guess it sounds better when you call it sketch edition.
Should call them noir.
Right? They do look kind of noir-ish. But yes, these are gold labels. They are DC Multiverse McFarlane toys. I got them from Entertainment Earth because they showed up on there after San Diego Comic-Con, which obviously I was not at, nor do I think I will ever be at. Doesn't seem like a place I really want to go.
I think it's worth going once.
Maybe.
As someone who has been there once.
I see. If we can get it to happen without me having to be on an airplane, good times. That doesn't sound like a drive I want to make, though. Is there a train that can take me to...
I'm sure. But I was thinking drugs like the A-Team.
Right, I need that special milk. And I just wake up when I get there. What? Oh! I'll just be mad.
Yep.
But then I'll be happy I didn't have to remember being on an airplane, which sounds like the worst thing in the world to me, other than being in an airport, which seems like the worst thing in the world to me. Before going on the worst thing in the world, to then end up having to be in another worst place in the world.
The airport is probably worse than the airplane.
Oh, I don't know. I've never been on a plane, folks. Strange rant. They frighten me. Anyways, so we got these sketch figures here. I waited till they were available on the website, got them sent to my house. They flew on a plane to me, so I did not have to go on a plane to go get them. There are 3,000 of each of them. I have one of each. That's pretty cool. You've been pretty silent thus far.
Yep.
I am led to believe you have some opinions about these as well. Is this going to be the same as the Accent Edition figures?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It sure is. Because I don't understand the appeal of these. And it's not like this is new to McFarlane. I mean, DC Collectibles was doing the sketch versions years ago.
Yeah, there were some new 52 ones.
Right.
There's a Batman that I've got somewhere.
And I didn't understand the appeal of those. Those were like the pre-shaded weird light source. I think those were like
Okay, Berg.
Jim Lee was in the name somehow, but
because I think they were supposed to be based off of his initial New 52 designs, and they were just those initial figures, just with little lines all over them.
I didn't understand it then. I don't understand it now.
I think I understand it less now than I did then, because these look less like what kind of a sketch. I don't think the definition of the word sketch is known by whoever came up with these necessarily.
No. But I do like I like the blades. Just
They
very
do look
simple
nice with the
black
flat
and white
black and
is
white.
nice. I mean, I in general like a black and white design. I think it goes back to Venom. I think Batman Who Laughs works better than Superman.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised. I like that figure a lot better than I thought I would, and I like it a lot better than the Superman. I think you're right. Like, especially just the creepy nature of the character. I almost feel like any comic he's in general, like from his universe, should have looked like this. He should have just been black and white, creepy, gross. You said like they should have called these noir.
Yeah.
Like that would be awesome. I think especially his face works perfectly. I will say that's probably the favorite part of the Superman figure is the head. I think the way that it's painted looks pretty cool. It reminds me of the old school like 90s Superman art rather than the art it's based off of from the 2020s or whatnot, from like Rebirth. It definitely looks more like a 90s Superman head with that paint. I almost kind of wish they would put those lines on it and then paint it with color and give us that head sculpt on the Superman figure that doesn't have the Rebirth body. For the love of God, stop using the Rebirth body.
Yes.
Please,
Yes.
just stop. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I think one of the reasons it works better for Batman Who Laughs is minimal white
Yes.
until you get up to the shoulders. But he's mostly black, and this whole region in the torso works well with just some white accents.
Yeah.
Superman is black shapes.
Yeah. It's...
And
Yeah. There's just a bunch of very large lines. It looks like someone did a Superman drawing with like a Sharpie.
none of those, that light sourcing doesn't make any sense.
No. Like this weird, I'm going to call these wasps or shrimp. Shrimp, wasps, a seahorse, and something in his fists. This one little diamond thing in there that looks like a Ninja Turtle paint job. Looks like a NECA cartoon Ninja Turtle paint scheme. But then none of that cross-hatching anywhere else. Just weird. Yeah, I definitely think this would be one where Berg would be like, where's the light source? What is happening? This one at least kind of looks like it maybe has a light source because he's wearing nothing but black shiny leather, which is being lit from up there.
Yeah, clearly.
And you can see it.
Clearly it's coming from above.
And the highlights make sense.
Yeah.
This is...
Oh my God. So even the spikes, the face spikes, are lit from above, not below. Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah,
a nice
that one...
touch. Someone was paying attention on this one.
Yes. Whoever came up with the design for this one,
It's a nice stand.
they had a harder, this face on there. This one just has a Superman logo. That one's got a cool...
Which that just looks like the death armband.
Yeah. That I thought was in that other one, but wasn't. Let me see. I guess this is the moment we should take a look at.
Oh, you haven't checked yet?
This is number 419, Superman.
It's pretty low.
I like that. Drum roll. What if I get a number 1? That'd be so cool. 1492. Wow. Columbus sailed the ocean blue and murdered a lot of people. Well, how about you?
Are these things staying in the box for you?
For now, yes. Just like the accent editions and all those other ones, like the black and white ones. I like these boxes.
He's got pilgrim shoes.
Look at those buckles.
There's buckles.
Like leprechaun feet. Yeah, I do like the box. It's got a nice display window for everything, which the accent ones don't have, so I kind of like that better. You can even see the figure without having to take the slip off.
The art on the back is the same as what's on the card.
Yes, just a giant version. So you can see again how much not of a sketch this is and how much of a finished line drawing that is inked this is. But whatever.
This is clearly Capullo.
Oh yeah,
That's a Capullo head.
100%. Yeah.
12 plus.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Have
Whatever.
you scanned? What does the scan do?
I'm sure it does the same thing that it does on all the other figures. It just brings you up to the McFarlane Toy Store page for this figure. You can look it up.
That
usually.
seems
Which is-
redundant.
Yeah. Yeah. We can look at the bad photography that they usually have of these guys. So I think Batman Who Laughs is the winner of these two, and Superman is, he is all right.
Superman exists.
It's cool to have on the shelf with the other limited edition ones. That's nice. The one I wish I had was Spawn, and I don't have him. So we'll see if I can get my hands on one of those one day. There is a sketch version of him as well.
Was that Entertainment Earth?
I don't recall. Probably. I don't know. It was another. I think it came out at Comic-Con, maybe. I don't know. He released so many figures over that month that it was very hard to keep track of what and where and how to get them, and then trying to catch up with where to get all the Comic-Con ones and what site they were released on. Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, like McFarlane Toy Store.
Not great.
No, it's... I wish Toys R Us was still a thing. Remember them?
Mm-hmm.
Canada still has them. Lucky Canada.
They have a small section inside of Macy's.
It's like one shelf. It's like, I wouldn't count that as Toys R Us.
No,
Kiosk.
it shouldn't count.
Oh well. So your final thought is, again,
Don't buy these?
this one's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one's pretty cool.
Yes. And this one exists, so. Yep, there we go. And yeah, so let us know what you guys think. Do you guys have these? Did you want them? Did you get them? Do you have the other ones? What are your thoughts? You keeping them in the box? You taking them out? What numbers did you get? Let us know. I guess I don't really know what else we could say about these guys. Every time you look at him.
The head's the best part.
Yeah. But that's always been the case with that mold. I mean, that sculpt is just... Stop using Rebirth, please, Todd, please. I sound like the kids with their Christmas lists on the fan pages on Facebook asking Todd directly for something he's never going to see. But for the love of God, if someone who knows him sees this video, just take him aside and be like, hey, Todd, no one likes the Rebirth sculpt. Stop using it for every Superman figure. That said, I'm Dan.
I'm Toast.
This has been Void City Reviews, looking at some, whatever these are.
Sketch exclusive.
Yes. I should just get back to collecting regular figures. Yeah. Yep, that sounds about right.